Everyone, this is Keto Granny. I am literally just getting in. When I say I'm just getting in, I mean I'm just coming through the door. Just coming through the door. If you're joining me, I'm glad that you are here. So I am running late as far as my live today. I was going to be talking about fasting. But like I said, I'm going to have to go ahead and probably just reschedule this because I haven't had time to get anything set up like I really want it to be. I just came from doing a grocery haul, keto, and then a regular grocery haul. I tell you, stuff has really gotten high. Stuff is really high now. I spent about $100 and I probably just got a few bags of things. They make it seem like you get a lot of bags because they put 1 and 2 items per bag now. But I am getting ready to do 24-hour fasting for the next 7 days. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to be doing 1 meal a day, and I'll be eating before 7 o'clock p.m. in the evening. That is my plan for this week. So really, this is going to end up just being a quick check-in to just see what is your plan for the week. What are you planning to do to be successful? Like I said, I'm just running in, getting my groceries out the car. We haven't really even got settled down for the evening yet, but I wanted to get in here because I was scheduled for 4 o'clock. That's probably not going to be a good time for me. It's something that I'm probably going to have to reschedule and go at least for maybe 6 o'clock in the evenings. I was wanting to try to get this done earlier in the days when I do decide to come on, which is probably going to be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I just got to pick out a good time that's going to work for me as far as getting in. We're expecting a lot of bad weather here in Oklahoma City. When I say a lot of bad weather, it's supposed to be getting down in like 15, 16, 17 degrees. And first it's gonna have ice. We're getting an ice storm, and that ice storm is going to, I think this is going to give us about 1.5 inches of ice, and then the snow is going to come in on top of that. So we won't be going out doing any type of door dashing or anything like that. So we've already canceled our schedules for this week. We're just actually coming in late because we had to go by the store and pick up groceries. We wanted to make sure that we got enough groceries, enough bottled water, enough meats and different things in the house, because we figure that we're going to be inside at least until Friday or Saturday, probably, before we'll be going out anyway, because it gets real slick. And I mean, the other day we were out. It's just been about 2 days ago, and I almost fell. And so we decided we're just not going to go out. It's supposed to start within the next hour or two with the icy storm that's supposed to be coming in. Wait. Let me take that back. They say it's going to start about 3 o'clock this morning. At first, they had said early this evening, but they said it's going to start about 3 o'clock this morning before that's going to start rolling in. So we're trying to get everything done that we need to have done so that we don't have to worry about going out, getting food. We don't have to, worry about anything. Just be at home comfortably. That's what we are wanting to do during that time. So I hope that if you are or anyone else, that it's having bad weather, make sure that you stay safe. Make sure that you stay warm. They're telling everyone that if you have to go outside, make sure that you take an emergency kit in your car. Like, you want to have things like blankets, flares if you need them. You want to have water, maybe some things like for snacks or something, in case you get stopped, your car breaks down, or you get caught in traffic. That was something I didn't think about. If you get caught in traffic when you're going out, if you have to run an errand, Make sure that you have some blankets or something in the car, bottled water if you need it. So you're going to have to put together yourself an emergency kit to have in your car just to feel safe when you're going out in this type of weather. I haven't had to go through anything like this in a long time. I used to stay here, 20 years ago, 20 something years ago, and we would have to do this type of thing. Actually, that was one of the reasons I left because the weather was so bad. But I was going to talk about fasting today. Fasting and inflammation. Fasting and inflammation. Fasting helps take away a lot of information, you all. I was listening, I think his name is Dr. Stephen Ingberg, but he gives a lot of great information also on fasting. He was talking about how you can implement in fasting and how you can get to the 12 hours and how you can easily get to the 18 and 6. 18 and 6 is what I am aiming to do every day. 18 and 6. I usually do 16 and 8. That's kind of normal. So I'm bumping it up where I'm doing 18 and 6 because they say at 17 hours, that's when autophagy kind of kicks in. That's when autophagy kicks in, is at 18 hours. So if I can get in that at least 18 hours of autophagy, of fasting daily, then that will help greatly with autophagy, and also it will help with inflammation. Um, Inflammation is what really stops us from losing weight. I mean, your body, yes, inflammation stops us from losing weight, and I mean by that. Your body has to heal before you actually start losing weight when you are on a health journey. Um, let's see. Also, like I said, so I'm going to be practicing 24-hour fasting for the next 7 days, and I'll be doing that by doing OMAD, 1 meal a day. 24-hour fasting has some great results. Like I said, at 17 hours is when autophagy kicks in. So that's going to give, 7 hours where you're getting some good results, where your ketones are getting a chance to build up. And also during that time, it's a good time to exercise also. One of the best times to exercise, I think, is while you are fasting. Because if you're fasting, then you're going to be pulling more energy from your fat if you are exercising at that time. I'm getting ready to check in. Hey, Joshua, glad that you are here. So glad that you're able to make it in. What I'm getting ready to do also is I'm getting ready to check in with silver sneakers. If you are a senior, you can check in with your Medicare to see if you're eligible for the silver sneakers program. With the Silver Sneakers program, you're able to join some gyms and they will pay for it. Also, on the Silver Sneakers program, they offer online. Yes, you are first. Yes, you are. They offer some online classes that you can take for exercise at home. Now, this week, with these next few days, I'm going to be doing a lot of online exercises here at home because it's going to be most convenient for me instead of going out in the ice and the snow to get to the gym. However, I am going to be using my silver sneakers in order to join a gym. And I don't know if you still can, but you used to were able to join up to 2 different gyms. And so I joined like the YMCA and then another Planet Fitness. So I was able to go to the YMCA because they offered swimming there and inside track. And at Planet Fitness, let's see, they offer an inside track but no swimming. So I was able to have 2 memberships and keep those 2 memberships intertwined, where I was able to use them to my liking, where I could go swimming sometime if I wanted to. Um, and swimming is a very, very good exercise for you to do also. Swimming will take a lot of, I want to say, you can exercise, but you won't have all of that weight on your joints because of the water. So swimming is very, very good. It's going to give you a lot of resistance exercise, I believe, if you're using swimming. Also, if you can find well, I have a walking pad, so I'll be using my walking pad inside for the next few days, as far as getting some steps in, and also I have like my uh, dumbbells, barbells, all those different things that I can use. I also got my got in an exercise mat I had ordered, so I got my exercise mat that came in. So I'll be able to do some exercises on the floor because I like to do exercises on the floor also, you all, like sit ups. I still like to do sit ups and stuff like that. So I got an exercise mat that I got, and I'm looking to order some more resistance bands to help me also. My vib- vibration plate. I have that also. So I have a lot of things to keep me occupied as far as with my exercise inside for the next few days. And I said going outside is now. I'm layered up. I have on two shirts here, making sure that I stay warm outside. If you have to go outside right now, we have to layer up if we go outside because you can get frostbite and all, the frostbite and different things like that. So we have to layer up when we're going out. So remember that it just takes a few minutes in order for your hands to start getting numb, and you start losing feeling in them when you're outside. You got to make sure you're putting on gloves and make sure you're putting on a coat and everything. Also, let's see, some other things I have to do tonight. What I have done, we have done to keep warm here. We have put plastic over the windows. I've just taken just some regular plastic, because sometimes it can get so cold it just feels like, I mean, you're just freezing so bad, and you still have your gas heaters on and different things like that. So we got some plastic and we put it over the windows on the inside. It doesn't look so pretty. Looking at it, I put some what is that? Some utility tape down the side of it to hold it there, because I'm trying to hold in some heat, because when I say it gets cold, it gets cold. So that's something we're going to have to go and reinforce that in just a little bit. I got some more. And what I do is just get those shower curtains from Dollar Tree. They have some clear inside shower curtains. You can get those shower curtains and get you whatever color utility tape you want, and put that up over your windows. If you have the old windows, this house has some old windows, and um it's cold in here. It gets cold in here at times. So that's what I've done. And I've done it on all the windows in the house except for the kitchen window, because that one has air conditioner, and every time I may want to let some fresh air come in from my air conditioner sometimes. So that's what we have done to make it a little bit warmer in here. And like I said, I just finished doing uh, going to the store doing grocery shopping. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a grocery haul with that, just to show some of the items that I picked up at the store. I could probably go ahead and do that now, but my phone went down at the store, so I have to keep it plugged in just really to do my live. That's why I'm just sitting here. Um, I got some really good items though at the store. I've been finding the meats there, like says 5 packages for $25. So I've been finding some good deals with that. And then I also add to that other different meats that we like and stuff. Like today, I picked up some hot links. I have not had hot links in so long, and that's because I don't believe in eating a lot of the processed meats, because hot links are processed food. So, but I did get some hot links that I did want to go ahead and add in to my what I'm eating. Let me go ahead and see if I can take this into the kitchen, and I hope I don't lose you all, but I can just show you some of the things that I did pick up at the grocery store. So let me go ahead and try and see if this is going to work. Oh, it immediately went down, didn't it? It almost went off. So let me go ahead. I can't do that right now. I'm just going to have to go ahead and put that in a video. But it's some really good foods that I can eat while I am fasting, or when I get ready to break my fast during the day for my 1 meal a day. I think I picked up something like two ribeye steaks. I picked up some bottom round steaks, two of those. I picked up chicken thighs. I have, like I said, the hot links. My husband loves the garlic toast, so I got him a big box of the garlic toast because he loves to eat that. And then I picked up some various vegetables and also some spinach dip. I love spinach dip. It's very, very low carb or no carb. And it's basically like cheese with spinach in it. It is so, so good. Also, I picked up cheese so that I could make some crackers because I'm going to be making some keto chili. I love the keto chili, and in this type of weather, it's very, very good to have. It's very low calorie, it's delicious, and it's very, very filling. So I'm going to be making my keto chili to put in the refrigerator. I got to come up with a dish that I need to make for my husband and put in the refrigerator because I told him during the time when I'm fasting, sometimes it's kind of hard for me to. Sometimes when I do end up breaking my fast early, it's because I'm just doing a lot of different cooking and stuff for him, and there's a lot of different foods out and stuff, and I just kind of start nibbling while I am cooking. So in order to avoid that, there are times when I make him a meal prep also. So I've got to find out what he wants. I'll go ahead and meal prep that for him and have it for him in the refrigerator. Now he loves chicken fried steaks, so I got a package of chicken fried steaks also. And I'll probably end up making him like about four chicken fried steaks. Have those ready in the refrigerator. I already have some last night we had chicken fried steaks, and the way I cooked them was I used my instant pot last night. Normally I like to fry them up, batter them down and different stuff like that. But last night when we came in, it was late and I was tired, and so I just used my instant pot. I got my meat and I seasoned it. I put a little bit of oil in the bottom of the instant pot, put my meat in there. Then I added in some chopped up or cut up onion. I even added in him some sliced potatoes cut up. I added in a can of cream of mushroom soup and just a little bit of water. And I put the top on and let that cook. And I tell you, it came out good because I tasted it. I wanted to make sure that it tasted good. It came out good, a complete dish. And then I just added a salad with that. And so he has that in the refrigerator, meal prep for him. Something that he can have this evening. Easy. If he wants me to add another vegetable with that, I can. And then also I got him some garlic bread. So that will make a complete meal for him. Um, but also, when you eat sweets cause inflammation. Sugar causes inflammation. One of the greatest things I think that causes inflammation is sugar. What I'm going to have to look out for while I am fasting um, is I want to start making sure, as far as reading my labels, that I don't have sugar in some of the things that I'm eating. Um, I hear a lot of people they get to talking about keto, but when they're talking about keto, they're talking about hyper keto, something like that. But to me, all of it's keto. They've given it so many different names, but all of it is from the ketogenic diet. It's all the ketogenic diet. Strict keto is where you are just eating your meats, your vegetables, with some fats, and oils, which you're getting from certain type of oils that you're using. But to me, it's all keto. Some you eat more meat, some you eat less meat. But to me, it's all a version of keto. So um, I go back and forth between the different keto options, I'll say, that they have. But one thing I have been avoid doing, and that is buying a lot of the products that say keto on it. Just because it says keto does not mean that it's keto, does not mean that it's good for you, does not mean that you're going to lose weight on it. Actually, a lot of those keto products you are going to gain weight on. So I've been trying to avoid a lot of that, which I have, and I try to stick with mainly eating whole natural foods and just adding in my meats to that. So a lot of my meals, I don't have a lot to show because they're pretty boring. It's just a meat or two meats or a meat with some sides, which are my veggies, and it's usually that's the bulk of my meal. I try to add in a little bit of fat by add cooking in butter or something. If I have a salad, then I'll add a little bit of dressing or olive oil. But I think that's about the bulk of the oils that I use. I use avocado oil when I want to kind of fry my meats and different things. I will use an avocado oil, but I do not use vegetable oil. I do not use soy oil, and I try to avoid soy oil in some of my products. But some of the times, some of the things that I do eat, I will notice that there's a little bit of soybean oil in it in that label somewhere. So I'm working on trying to avoid those type of things in the products that I'm eating because those things will cause inflammation also. Some people can tell when they have eaten things that have sugar in them, especially if they have been doing keto for a long time or their body is just adjusted that way. They can tell instantly when they have eaten something that has sugar in it or something in it, causes them a little bit of inflammation. Even if it's something as simple as the rings swelling where they're unable to get the rings off and on their fingers. Now, the other day, just about 2 days ago, I was swollen up. I didn't get on the scale this morning. I was swollen up where my rings would not come off that easily. But now, I can tell, like I said, now they're just kind of going off and on, which is good. So I know that I'm not as swollen as I was, or as bloated as I was the other day. Um, that's the thing about weighing daily because your scale is going to fluctuate. Your scale is going to go up, it's going to go down, and it could be by as high as 2 to 3, 4 pounds sometime. But that is normal, and that is how our body fluctuate with water weight, especially um, daily. Um, let's see now, as far as inflammation, what else? Now, a lot of times, what I used to do when I knew that I had eaten something that I wasn't supposed to, the next day I would start my day off with some spinach smoothies, you all. I would have a good spinach smoothie. Usually in my spinach smoothie, I haven't even made one of those in a long time, but with my spinach smoothie, I would have my spinach. I would have almond. I use almond milk. I put blueberries in, put a little bit of strawberries in, a little bit of cinnamon powder, and that's mainly. I think those are the main ingredients I have, and I mix that up, and that would be my uh, smoothie, and that's what I would use after I've eaten something that I wasn't supposed to. I would have a smoothie for a few days in the morning, and it would be basically 2 meals. I would have that smoothie, and then I would have whatever I was having for my meal later. Um, I mostly would eat 2 meals a day. 2 meals a day was very satisfying, and what I would do, whatever I didn't eat from my first meal, I would save it and I would have that later on in the evening to finish it off. If I needed some more protein or anything like that, or a little bit more fat to get through, until the next meal, because if you're practicing keto, you're basically adding in a little bit more fat to get through to the next meal. And that is basically how I ate, and it worked very, very well for me. Um, let's see. I think that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna be ending this a little bit early. So I've been on here, okay, longer than I thought I would be on here, especially after rushing in. I haven't changed or anything, like I said. But I did want to hop on here and I wanted to apologize for not starting on time, not getting here and starting on time. I know that if I put my lives for this time, 4 o'clock in the evening, that this is probably gonna be happening again. So I'm trying to find a good time that's gonna work for me. So I'm gonna be fidgeting around in here between 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the evenings, between 4 and 6, as far as a time to do my lives on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But anyhow, I am so glad that you were able to join me. I don't know, I don't see any comments. The only comment I saw was from Joshua. So I want to say, if you are here, feel free to jump on here and make any type of comment that you want. Um, like I say, and this is my new hairstyle. I just went and had this done the other day. What day was that? Saturday. And I've been getting used to it now, you all. I went with gray hair because I said, okay, I am a granny and my original hair is gray, so I want gray hair. I want to look like granny looks. So I am getting used to having gray hair and finding me a good hairstyle that's going to work for me. That's what I'm doing now. Looking for a good hairstyle that's going to work for me. um, so, yeah. But anyhow, I'm glad that you were able to join me. And I had flipped this around when I first came in because I have this plaque over there on the wall, and my plaque says, "You are my sunshine." I want you all to know you are my sunshine. I look forward to getting on and sharing my weight loss story, how it's going, how it's not going. But I look forward to sharing it because it keeps me accountable. It helps me to stay focused on what my goal is. And if you have a goal, go ahead and put yourself together a plan so that you can be successful. I'm not saying that you're going to always stay on point all the time, but you can always get up and get back on point, okay? Let me go ahead and flip this back over. Let me flip this back over here. Anyhow, I'm so glad that you're able to join me. And I hope that you are having some good luck on your weight loss journey. I see some ends and stuff that I need to clip. That's what I'm sitting here looking at. So I'm going to get off and kind of mess around with my hair to kind of get it like I wanted and stuff like that as far as the style. But everyone, have a great evening. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye bye.